Shortly after the kids were kidnapped and my family was worried about my mental health. So me and my sister and my dad had a talk about the book of Job. And and me and Linda, we've all had this talk. I said, Jesus, my sister Pancha, when we were talking about the book of Job, and she cursed God and died. I was like, that's just crazy. She was, no, and I was like, who would say that if they actually believed in the Lord and had faith in God? You don't curse God and die because you're sick. Okay. And then with Linda and some of those, I said, I'd have joined them. I would have grabbed a cross and went with them. I would have stood up for faith in God instead of accepting idolatry and genocide operations through popular election in the republic. And each time my family told me, oh, you won't be able to say what you would do in that situation. It's like, yes, you can. Okay. You can assess things and then decide what you're going to do because it's right. Because life is eternal and essence of glory of life is infinite, right? And if you don't give children faith in God and an eternal existence that's faithful, then they'll inherit eternal wretchedness, right? Blaise Pascal, right? And so this is the first time, it says so in most of the documentation, that, when the Lord, born of Ralph and Mary in the valley of shadow of death, okay, when it's his time to do this, like with Job and Jonah and Hud and Jesus and Muhammad, okay, it's going to be radically different. We have satellite surveillance systems, worldwide communications. Okay. I'm on social media right now, and anybody and everybody can have access to this man who teaches us how not to murder in the name of insanity, because philanthropy is insanity, right? You can't make up kindness with money because money's not real. Right? And so as this is happening, I'm the one that's radically different, but not because of myself. There's not a radical difference between myself and Jiddu Krishnamurti. There's not a radical difference between myself and Job, Jonah, Jesus, or Haile Selassie. The radical difference is the accessibility to the people of the world. And that a living correction, on how to properly think, speak, and live. That's the radical difference. It's not me that's different from the people of the past that came before me. It's the situation. Okay? I'm no different than Jesus, Job, Jonah, or Muhammad, or Haile Selassie, or Jiddu Krishnamurti for that matter. I have a different personality because I'm me, like Muhammad told me in meditation and prayer. You have to be you for a reason. I think it's just because I just relate to more poor people. And I'm not, it was harder with Krishnamurti because he's trained by academics. Poor people are like, I can't listen to this guy. I couldn't. It was too academicese and too talking and too, the words were too carefully placed with it's like, William F. Buckley debates with Strom Thurmond, only there's no Strom Thurmond, and what they talking about, you know what I'm saying? And so when I get up here, it's like, dude, and then, oh, wow, what he's saying is this. And most people in the trailer park can sit there and go, oh, that 2 and 2 is 4. It's not 17 anymore, and we don't have to pay rent and have a mortgage and extortion and exploitation are fini, right? So that's what's radically happening. Now I'm going to change my clothes and go hit the yard. And it's not a question of if, it's a question of when the technology shifts and we radically change because it's necessary. There's no, oh, it's nice, it's blooming in Death Valley, it gives you hope for the world. The world's a beautiful place. Selfish people, okay, inspire no hope in anybody to live to live better on this world. Okay, only kind, courageous people that have the courage of faith, like myself, can offer hope for a faithful, loving world of human beings to the children of this world. No philanthropist on TV can replace what I did, what I'm doing, what I have yet to do. Do you understand? Good morning, America, today. And What's the other one? I don't know. There's Good Morning in America. There's Today, and there's something. Is it Good More? I don't know. I don't really pay much attention. You guys are philanthropists and propaganda artists, and bullshit doesn't work. Okay, freedom requires faithful love. Okay. So I'm gonna go get to work on the yard, and then we'll load up later. But this is actually happening, and there are perfect people in the world like Job, Jonah, Jesus, and Muhammad, and myself, and we're very rare. But when we are shown to the world, and when truth is better understood, or then we live faithful, loving lives. Everything will be better. Okay, and with technology, it can radically change, and one person can be responsible for that radical change, even with millions of people trying to stop him from doing so. And when that happens, where you're going to be all on that day, right? All you Nina Simone wannabes, right? Okay, I love you, all right? So I'm going to go get to work. And I'd be radically scared and panicking if I were you about what happens if you don't step up and say, hey, let's live the Lord's Prayer now, all right?